guys. I just arrived from work and just resting before going to cook for dinner tonight and for my everyday cooking vlog. Anyway, I just want to share to you about my experience here in Canada, especially here in Vancouver. So my blog is about from Philippines to Canada, particularly here in Vancouver. So from Philippines, I don't have any experience going to abroad. So from Philippines talaga ako, and then from Philippines to Vancouver. Shout out to my friend who helped me to come over here, Emmy Montero and Ate Beth Menderos. Thank you very much for helping me to come over here. So anyway, from Philippines to Canada, that was year 1996. I arrived here November 1996. So ilang years na yon. And I came here under a live-in caregiver program. So pagdating ko dito, my friend just asked the employer to sponsor me. And pagdating ko dito, di na nila kailangan. So she released me right away pagdating ko. So I have to find another nanny. And luckily, my friends know somebody, yung dating employer din niya, ini-refer din ako. So, I found an employer right away who will sponsor me again kasi working visa lang ako that time. So, pagkakuha ng papel, so I started working with them. She's a single mom. She's a lawyer with 3 children. So I stay in their house. Kasi live-in caregiver that time, you cannot work outside or stay outside. Kaya stay in ka talaga. So 1996, parang this February na yata ako nag-start. Because I arrived magdi-December na. And January, that's the start of the time that I'm trying to look for another employer. So anyway, pag-start ko as a nanny, a living caregiver, so you have to at least finish the 2 years. Yun ang requirements ng immigration, ano ba yan? Ilocano, immigration, to have at least 2 years. Yun ang requirements before you can apply for immigrant, for a landed immigrant. Yun ang tawag nun, a landed immigrant. And so I worked there. Kailangan magtiyaga ka. That time hindi ka pwedeng matamad-tamad because you have to do everything. You have to prepare food and going to school, maglaba, magluto. But then, ang maganda doon, there's a time dito. Ang maganda rito, may mga time. Hindi ka kailangan na 24 hours nagtatrabaho. So, that's until like 5 o'clock. Then, pwede ka nang bumaba sa room mo and you can relax and they will not bother you anymore. So, within 2 years, then so 96, 97, parang 97 na yun, 97, 98, 99. So that's the time that I am qualified to apply for an immigrant. So prior to that time, during that time, RN ako sa atin, RN na ako dyan sa Pilipinas. And I'm already working sa New Era Hospital that time prior to coming here. So it just took me like 3 months processing. Mabilis pa noon that time. Mabilis pa noon. And even in the letter of the immigration, sinabi sa letter na you are overqualified for the position. So anyway, I really want to go abroad that time. And sa hirap ng buhay dyan sa atin. And sweldo mo malit din, especially pag nag-uumpisa ka. And actually wala nga sweldo, it's parang tulong lang sa amin sa New Era Hospital noon. And I even work as insurance agent that time. That's how I met my husband. But anyway, that's another story. So anyway, prior na matapos ko yung 2 years, so I inquire on how to be updated o kung paano kong i-apply yung pagka-RN ko sa Pilipinas dito sa Canada. So I inquire, and it's a long process kung wala kang tiyaga. Oh my God, there's so much things to do. And bawal pa yata, sinasabi niya bawal mag-aral o what, kasi working visa ka lang that time. So what I did, although maraming mga negative comments sinasabi nila, maraming nanny dito, nanny pa rin, may mga RN na galing sa Pilipinas, ano pa rin sila, nanny pa rin sila. So it's really hard, parang maraming nagdi-discourage sa akin noon. Sabi ko, I just wanna inquire, maybe why not, sabi ko ganon. So hindi ako basta naniniwala, and I really want to be para hindi masayang pinag-aralan ko sa Pilipinas, right? So I don't want to be a nanny here forever. Although wala naman akong sinasabi na masama maging nanny. It's really a good job too. You know, everything is free. Pwede kang may tirahan ka na, lahat libre lahat. So talagang may iipon ka kung talagang hindi ka magastos. So anyway, during that time talagang nag-inquire ako, so I really went to that office, ano pa noon, CRNABC, is a College of Nursing, or may ibang pang pangalan noon prior to that. Maraming beses na nag-change yung pangalan ng College of Nursing. So anyway, they give me a list of things to do, ano ang mga requirements, and kung titignan mo haba-haba, parang kung wala kang tiyaga, you cannot really do that. And especially if you're working, especially mga requirements, and you know, so so I said to myself, maybe I just try just one step at a time. And one of the requirements is to pass the English test. That's really the biggest hindrances sa ating mga Pilipino, dahil English is not our first language, so it's really hard for us to talk. And kasi hindi naman tayo nagsasalita ng English in daily basis, and although English is our mode of communication sa Pilipinas, yun ang kukwento ko sa inyo mamaya, and how I told them that our books are American standard and everything. So anyway, so yun nga. So I went to CRNABC. They give me a list of things, the requirements for you to update your being an RN in other country para apply mo rito. So first is the English test. That time yung panahon ko pa, panahon ni kupong-kupong. Dalawa pa noon. One is a TSE, is a test of spoken English, and the other one is a TOEFL, test of foreign language, parang ganun yata, foreign language. So written at saka spoken test. You have to talk, kailangan magsalita ka, may tape recorder pa that time. It's a tape recorder, mayroon kang babasahin na question doon, and then you have to answer, parang 30 seconds lang yata yun that time. And you're thinking about the answer sa question nila, and then gumaganon ka pa, and your pronunciation, and then yung tense mo, was or is or whatever is that one question doon. And then you're also thinking about the right answer to the question. So anyway, sabi ko, this is really hard. So ginagawa ko noon, nagpa-practice akong magsalita, may para kang timang, nagsasalitang mag-isa. And I went to different library before dun sa nila, sa mga audio nila, and how to, para kasi hindi pa ako sanay noon na makinig sa mga English movie, hindi ko nga naiintindihan that time. So anyway, yun ang ginawa ko, nagpa-practice ako mag-English mag-isa, kung paano, how to describe things and everything. So sabi ko, parang mahirap ito na na ipasa. So anyway, ang ginawa ko ay nag-enroll ako sa yung night class sa Vancouver School Board, on how to write an essay. Yun, mura lang yun kasi parang from 6 to 9, 3 hours my day yun yata. Hindi ko alam kung anong days na yun, kung ilang nights yun ang ginawa ko. I think it's not a night yata yun, it's a weekend. It's a weekend. Yung night sa driving school naman pala yun. So anyway, ang nangyari niyan, they'll teaching you the yung mga tense, and they're just asking you to how to write an essay. At the same time, tinuturuan ka na rin nila on how to elaborate, kung bibigyan ka nila ng isang topic, and how to start and in the middle of that and the conclusion. So nasasanay ka na rin, and then improve din yung English mo, although English is ang ano natin sa Pilipinas, still you still need to practice. So yun ang kinuha ko lang, and then I practice, and then yung sa ang kalaban mo kasi pag nagtitest ka, yung pag nervyoso ka, lalo ako nervyoso din ako, and then stutter ka nang magsalita pag nag-start na yung question. So to make the story short, ang pass note is 45, and I only got 40. Kulang ako ng 5 points. Pero ang maganda niyan, ang TOEFL ko is mataas. Ang kailangan lang is 213, ang nakuha ko yata ng more than 273, something like that. Tandang-tanda ko pa yun kasi yun ang pinaglaban ko that time. And so what happened is, nangyari niyan is sumulat ako that CR and ABC that time, na sinabi ko na although ang grades ko lang is 40, ang passing is 45, sinabi ko I am a CGFNS passer, CGFS passer ako sa atin, dyan sa Pilipinas. And there's two, dalawang yun so, sa nursing, sa may English portion din siya. So napasa ko yun, and mention ko yun sa letter ko. Gumalala ako ng letter, maybe try, sabi ko ganun. Kaya kailangan talaga, huwag ka lang man maniwala, just try your best. And yun, trinay ko yun. And then ang nangyari, sinabi ko pa na although English is not our mode of communication, I mean it's not our first language nga, hindi nga tayo na pinanganak na English ang salita natin, but ang mga libro natin sa Pilipinas is written in English, American Standard, sinabi kong ganun. Saka sa mga hospital naman, sa charting naman natin, hindi naman tayo nagcha-charting ng Tagalog, English naman, ambulatory, coherent, ano yung mga sinusulat natin dyan sa na pare-pareho, ambulatory, is coherent, mga sinusulat na natin sa charting natin. So anyway, English lahat, diba? Kung ano mga doctor's order, also English din, mga instructions, mga exit, mga mga doctor's order, mga kahit mga sa instructions sa hospital, mga written in English talaga lahat, diba? So yun, sumulat ako, and pinagbigyan nila ako. Oh my gosh, sabi kong ganun. So binigyan nila ako ng waiver, parang papirmahan ko sa dalawang tao. One is a friend whose first language is English, and an employer whose first language is English. So yung employer okay lang kasi employer ko is Canadian, right? Pero a friend, sabi ko, sino kayang friend ko na language, first language is English? Good thing that time, nung during the weekend, pag day off ko, sumasama ako nag-cleaning. My God, you have, sumasama ako nung nagpumupunta ng cleaning, cash yun, So, pag katapos mo mag-cleaning, ayun, exercise mo na yun, nag-vacuum, cleaning the bathroom. Pero cash ang bayad noon. Yun ang maganda noon. Hindi kinawala ng tax yun. Bibigay, kano ba yun ang namin noon? Like $20, $40 for 2 hours. Why not? Diba? So yun, kinakausap rin ako nung nagpapalinis. thanks to Peter. Peter ang pangalan nun. So, sabi ko, I asked him to sign for that. Pinabasa lang niya ako ng few sentence sa newspaper, and then pinirmahan na niya. So, yun ang ginamit ko, and then also my employer. So, to make his story short, yun, after I passed yung waiver that time, pero hindi na ngayon, okay? Don't get me wrong, that time yung panahon ko, that was 1999. So yun, so my point is, be patient ang sinasabi ko. So itutuloy ko muna yun. So anyway, yun, pinasa ko yun, and then they give me a good signal to take the exam. My God, I was in a cloud nine that time. So my point na sa kinikwento ko is, wag agad-agad mawawalan ng pag-asa. Kung sinabi nila, mga ano dito, ganun pa rin, ganito pa rin sila, mga maraming nani dito, nani pa rin sila, sabi nga, kung may natapos ka naman, why not? Marami kang nagastos, marami ay nagastos to be an RN back home, kahit di ko naman, parang hindi naman namin kaya, parang niisip ko na paano ako naging RN na ang hirap-hirap ng buhay namin sa Pilipinas. So anyway, so yun, my point is, kung talagang if there's a will, there's a way. Yun ang sinasabi nila. So, ganon. So, it's a 16 minutes now. Anyway, tutuloy ko yun kung paano ako naging RN. So, wala akong education dito. Hindi ako pumasok sa school. Hindi ako, wala akong training dito. So, from Nanny, naging registered nurse ako. So, paano ko nagawa yun? Ang ginawa ko, nag-self-review ako first, and then kasi marami tayong mga dalang libro din from Philippines, dinala ko lahat ng mga libro ko dito, and sometimes I borrow to my friends too. So sabi ko, parang wala akong training dito, hindi ko alam kung paano ang mga nila dito sa Canada. So pagkabigay ng go signal na ng CRN-ABC that time, binigyan ako ng mga list ng mga private tutor. At pinili ko noon si Saichu, Chinese siya, and marami kami noon, parang 10 yata kami noon sa basement ng bahay niya. Marunong siya, magaling siya magturo, and mostly mga classmate ko noon, yung mga nag-take na ng exam na hindi sila nakapasa. So, ang dami nilang mga question na ina-ask. So, that time, nalalaman ko yung mga question na binigay sa exam. So, and teaches a lot about mga elders, yung mga First Nation, kasi dito sa Canada may mga First Nation, yung mga unang tao dito before yung mga migrants. That's very important here. So hindi ko alam yun kung hindi ako pumasok sa private tutoring. So anyway, wala akong pera noon, sabi ko pa, this is the only money I have, sabi ko pa noon sa private tutor. Sabi niya, it's okay, sabi niya ganun, pag nakapasa ka, this is nothing. So it is totoo ang sinabi niya. So yun nga, to make the story short, I don't want to have this video so long, and I'm not going, this is a raw video. I don't know if I'm going to post it or not, kung i-upload ko, or not, kasi hindi ko alam, parang gusto ko lang mag-video kaagad while I'm resting to do my cooking. So anyway, ayun, so nung nag-take ako ng exam, I think we're the last one who has that paper, parang pa nun yung mo lang siya, what do you call that, yung ida-darken mo lang yung circle, parang ganon, yung old style, yung parang NCEE sa atin noon, ganon din ang exam namin that time, in-circlean mo lang the right answer, ganon, pero ang dami ring question that time. So anyway, sa awa naman ng Diyos at sa tulong ng Panata, yes, I am an INC member. Nakapasa ako. My God, nakapasa ako. And hindi ako without training, without any education here. So nakapasa ako, and there you go. Naging from RN, from Philippines to Canada, Vancouver, and then from RN, registered nanny, to registered nurse. So, ganun. Ang masasabi ko lang, kung may talagang gustong yung gawin, kung gusto yung may abot na pangarap nyo, or kung talagang gusto nyo, if there's a will, there's a way. And with God's help, with prayers, and hindi, wag ka lang just to have pray and not doing anything. You have to do an action. God will help you, but you need to do your part. So ganon. Mahirap, pero especially now with the COVID, na nakaano pa ako, tanggal ko lang yung mask. And but still we have a job, although yun nga, it's natin, pandemic natin ngayon. So but anyway, we still have a job, and we're still thankful. Ang daming mga tao na walang trabaho, pero tayo may trabaho pa rin, although it's nakakatakot talaga, and we're lucky na wala naman doon sa trabaho ko. So anyway, that's the end of my my video. So if you like my video, please subscribe. If you're just new to my channel, Melly Banelli, Melly Banelli Everyday Cooking. Yan, magluluto na tayo after this. And yun. So yun lang. I just want to share to you about my experience. So anyway, please like and share if you want to share, and don't forget to press that bell button to be updated to my next video. I will post more video on how to become an RN here, and how things that I'm doing here in Vancouver, Canada. All right, thank you very much for watching my video. This is a raw video. I'm not gonna update. I have no time to update, and I'm just using my cell phone, and I have a laptop, but I don't have time, and most of all, I don't probably know. I know there's a lot of tutoring, but anyway, I'm just probably post this one. I'll see how the content of this one, if it's okay to upload or what. So anyway, thanks again for watching my video. Goodbye.